Amanda Kaufman, and you are watching Making It Happen. I can't wait to share with you something at the end of the video, so stay tuned and you can wait for it. It's going to be really good and it's going to be totally worth it. This week, domino actions. The little things that we do that cause a chain reaction of additional actions that we have to take to get it done. Have you ever made a commitment to someone that they could come over for dinner and then you realize, oh my gosh, I have nothing in my fridge that I could prepare for them, and you haul butt to the grocery store to get the food and pull everything together, and then they show up and you answer the door and you're all like, hi, you know, but actually you kind of freaked out because you just had to take care of all that stuff? The domino in that scenario was when you made the commitment for dinner. And yeah, you know, domino effects, domino actions can show up unintentionally, but boy, what a powerful strategic option they are. So they let you basically take one tiny little action that, because you took that action, you then have to follow through on the bigger action. I've had lots of people say to me, hey, Amanda, I want to work on my, I want to release a blog. And I say, great, what's your blog about? And they'll tell me all the details about what their blog's about. I'm like, awesome, can't wait. When's your first post? And they said, when it's ready. And I say, well, how long have you been working on it? And they say, well, a while. And I would say, okay, well, so when can I read the post? And they said, well, I'm going to post it soon. They're very non-specific about what soon means. And that's okay, that's fine for them, but you are into making it happen. So how can you avoid the trap of someday? Someday I'm gonna do the thing. The domino action could be your secret sauce. So what is a domino action? It really is something that takes very little upfront effort to do that has a big repercussion if you don't. So usually that's a social repercussion. When you make a commitment to someone who's important to you, or to a lot of someone's who are important to you, that you're going to do something, darn it, you better do it, right? And here's the thing, a commitment includes a date. A commitment includes a date. So if you say, I'm going to go to the gym and hire a trainer, and you say nothing else, that's not a domino action, right? That's not a commitment yet. That's an idea of something that you're going to do that's going to make a difference in your life, and boy, I hope you go and do it. But that's not a commitment yet. It's only a commitment when you say to someone who cares about you, I'm going to go to the gym on Monday and I'm going to hire a personal trainer. Now that's a commitment. That's a commitment. But the action is telling that person who cares, right? Or telling lots of people who might care that you're going to do something and you're real specific about it. In my own world, I've been wanting to spend more time on Facebook Lives because I think they're a really cool way to be able to engage with someone on these topics in a very dynamic way that I can take your specific challenges and address them on the spot, and then you can tell me, no, I meant this, or yes, and I want to know more, and kind of have you drive the conversation more. I'm not going to be able to do that unless I am more consistent about being on Facebook Live reliably, that people know that they can tune in and learn something new that's awesome. And so what was my domino action? It was to post the event, right? And here's the really great thing about posting an event. I don't have to have the outline of everything I'm going to say figured out. I don't have to know what I'm going to wear. I don't have to know, well, I have to know that I will have an internet connection available, but I don't really need to know where I'm going to be when I do the event, right? All I need to know is just a couple of key pieces of information to be able to take the action of telling people that that's what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. Okay, so if you've got some little project that's been kind of hanging out there and you haven't been making any progress on it, give it a try, right? Do the domino action. Now, be really clear, right? To be successful with this, it has to be small. It has to be something that doesn't take a whole lot of effort. So if you've got to build out a whole big framework and work at all the details and have everything all figured out, that's not a domino action, right? That's the full action. The other thing is be careful with those domino actions because you want to make sure that you can actually follow through. So something that I do, and I'll do a whole nother video blog post about this in the future, but something that I do for parties in my house is I have a 6-week trigger on the calendar. So 6 weeks before my event, I get a reminder that says, oh, there's an event coming in 6 weeks. And early in that strategy is a domino action, and that domino action is sending a save the date to the guests to the party, right? If I didn't do that, I would be tempted to wait or might even cancel the party, right? And just not host one because no harm, no foul. But once I've already put it out there that it's going to be happening on a certain date, then I want to make sure that I'm planful in making sure that it's going to be a great event for all my family and friends that are going to be attending. So I'll get into the details on what that 6-week plan looks like on another video blog post, but suffice it to say, the very beginning first step is that domino action because it's just so easy to have the rest of your life crowd in and get in a real reactionary mode and be busy. The last thing is don't forget there's always a date in the domino action commitment. All right, there's always a date. So it's not good enough to say, I'm gonna start my blog, right? It's, I will release my blog by this date. And to make it even sweeter, I will hold myself accountable by sending you an email saying when it's ready. Now that is a cookin' domino action. That's going to make a big difference to you actually following through on that commitment. So hope that this served you. I promised at the beginning that I would be sharing something special with you at the end. I am working on a very special challenge that I cannot wait to share with you. And I will be sharing that with you by Monday of next week. You will, with my regular Monday video blog post, get an invitation to join me on a little bit of a holiday adventure. And that's all I'm going to say right now. But now I've made a commitment to my audience that I'm going to invite you onto this adventure. And I'm super stoked and really excited about this adventure. And I cannot wait for you to join me. So, Domino, I've told you about it. I've told you when I'm gonna tell you. I told you how I'm gonna make sure that you know that I'm gonna do this thing. That, my friends, was domino action. So, hope that this served you and can't wait to share with you that wonderful thing. And I can't wait to hear about your domino actions. What was something little that you did that is gonna lead you to that thing that's really big? And oh, by the way, don't forget, you gotta keep the commitment. You gotta keep the commitment because that's the only way that the domino action strategy is gonna work for you. All right, take care. Have an awesome week. Bye-bye.